All right, we're here, the Drive-Thru with Rog, and it's MerleFest preparation week. This week and next week, we're having all kinds of fun, talking to different people, and most of my interviews have been on the phone. But we're really fortunate in that one of our MerleFest artists is from the area, so I am really excited. We have Randy Cook and Wally. Tell me your last name again.
Hughes.
Wally Hughes. I've only seen your name a billion times. I should have known that. From Commonwealth Bluegrass Band, and they're going down there and playing it. I'm really excited. Thank you guys for being on the Drive-Thru.
We welcome the opportunity. It's always a good time talking with you.
Well, and we're gonna talk about MerleFest in just a bit, but you have some beautiful instruments that need playing. So if you wouldn't mind.
All right, well, we'll do one. This is one off the CD called Purple Valley Blues. 1, 2, 3, 4. Valley mountains leave me crying. See my pickup truck flying. Compromise is making me wise. The state of mind I'm in. Substitution makes me wonder what it is I'm really trying to do. I think I'll stop searching. What I'm looking for might come true. What's gonna happen to the old times? Its relevance is relatively wrong. What's gonna happen to the old times when the new times come along? Think I'll go back to Purple Valley of my soul. Think I'll jump into the river, climb these hills all alone. Think I'll stop trying, get myself to prove that I don't want to be lonesome. Wanna make this one man's final move. What's gonna happen to the old times? Its relevance is relatively wrong. What's gonna happen to the old times when the new times come along? What's gonna happen to the old times when the new times come along?
All right, excellent. Two of the Randy Cook and the Commonwealth Bluegrass Band, or just Commonwealth Bluegrass? You should tell me these things.
It's Commonwealth Bluegrass Band. I got my name removed by my other band members.
Oh, okay.
No,
so
just joking.
okay.
We just decided it was easier because people get the name confused.
You're totally right. That
Yeah,
makes
they
sense.
do, and they still get it confused, even with Commonwealth Bluegrass Band.
Well, you are. So we are here with Commonwealth Bluegrass Band.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that's fantastic. And you're playing at MerleFest next week, or it could be this week, depending on when we air this.
Hey,
But
right.
it'll. Do you know what stages you're on and all that stuff? Have you scoped all that
It's
out?
going to be at 1:30. It's on.
Commonwealth Bluegrass Band, right there.
Mhm.
You'll be on the. You're on the Plaza stage.
Plaza stage.
Okay, I know exactly where that is. All right, so with all of that, I just edited out a whole bunch of stuff. So everybody thinks that we are really together and we find stuff instantly online. It's like, no, it took us way too long, so I edited stuff out. But anyway, so you're going to be playing at the Plaza stage at 1:30. Is that what we said? Yes, 1:30 to 1:45. And I understand you're going down in RVs.
We're going to travel in RVs. We've never been to MerleFest before, and
That's the way to do it.
Oh well, good.
Yeah.
It's good, and we have they're providing parking spaces for us and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So we figured it'd be a good opportunity to take the RV. We're playing at the Willow Oak Bluegrass Festival in Roxboro, North Carolina, the night before.
Oh, okay.
So it's sort of a couple of gig
Wow.
trip down there. We'll work our way.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, definitely good. So we'll stop off, do a show there, and then travel to MerleFest Saturday morning and be ready for the 1:30 show, hopefully.
And then hopefully after that, you will be doing nothing but jamming and not sleeping, because that's what happens for me. I don't sleep hardly at all.
Exactly.
Because everybody wants to play something.
People tell me that there's not a lot of jamming that goes on at MerleFest. I've never been again, so you're gonna have to correct me maybe.
There's quite a lot of jamming that goes on at MerleFest, but
there's music everywhere.
There's music everywhere, and there's also a ton of places like at the campsites. There's campsites all over the place. You know where there's going to be people jamming at your RV spot probably,
Good.
And then if you want to take a little quick trip to one of the outlying we call it the campsites like Sewer Fest or someone like that. Yes, there's actually something called Sewer Fest, and that's where I stay. There's jams all over the place until 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes.
Cool.
So you will have ample opportunity to get your fingers sore.
All right, and of course, Wally and I were talking about it, going down there, there's going to be so many acts there that we all want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't get to see these acts just anywhere, so it's a great opportunity to see Sam Bush or to see Bela Fleck or any other.
John Prine.
John Prine's
That's the one I'm waiting
headliner
for.
act.
Yeah, and he's going to be there on Thursday night.
Wow.
So I'm really excited to see him. I have never seen him, and he's one of my absolute favorites.
Yes.
And then to close things out, pretty much on Sunday is Tommy Emmanuel.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to Carl Philip Emmanuel. No, that's Bach's son. Never mind. Tommy Emmanuel. Amazing. I can't wait to see him. He's one of those guys who has grown on me a lot over the years.
Definitely.
And so that's one of my favorite things about MerleFest is seeing these guys I've always wanted to see and I don't get to. And people get to see bands they've never seen before, and they get very excited by finding new faces that knock their socks off.
I've heard that.
And everybody there, they don't get stinkers to go down there. So every band that you have a chance to see is going to be really good.
Exactly. So we're really looking forward.
Which is really exciting that you guys got picked. So that's fantastic.
It's very nice that we got picked to go down there, and it sort of came out of the blue. Wasn't expecting that, and then we got a call, and we're going to go do it.
So would you mind playing another tune?
Sure.
What was that last tune, by the way? Did you tell me already?
Purple Valley Blues.
Okay.
Written by a guy that lived in the mountains of Virginia, but sort of the near West Virginia line, Hanky Mountain area. And this guy wrote the song. It sort of just was a sleeper for a long time. And then, let's see, Mark Newton and Ricky Simpkins and their group, which I can't think of the name right now. They recorded it. But anyhow, I've always loved the song, so we put it on our CD as well.
Wonderful. And what's the name of that CD? Let's say it.
Randy Cook and
Commonwealth.
Commonwealth.
That's what I know, exactly. Oh, my goodness.
That's going to get us back into that again. Well, we're working on getting ready to start a new CD.
That's good. It's good to
It's
know.
going to be Commonwealth Bluegrass Band. And we hope everybody will stay tuned for that and give it a listen when it comes out. Well, I'm sure we'll be back to visit you with it.
I certainly hope so.
We will, definitely.
So let's play another one.
All right. How about Seal Heartbreak? I guess I got to kick it. 1, 2, 3. The lights in the harbor don't shine for me. I'm like a lost ship adrift on the sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of heartbreak.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much. As you go, when you go down to MerleFest, you get one of the most treasured things that can be had at MerleFest. You're going to get the rainbow wristband.
Oh.
That rainbow wristband gets you anywhere you want to go. And it's the media people like me, we don't get those. So we look at you and we kind of salivate because we want to go back there and talk to that person, but we can't. They won't let us.
Right.
So that's a wonderful thing.
I've actually been contacted by a couple of media people. They obviously the MerleFest people send out
They're very good
a lot
at
of
that.
advanced information to the media folks, and the media folks they have a place where they do their interviews. Obviously, you know that, and they'll contact folks ahead of time and say, "Have you got some time to talk?" And so it's a good chance for us to meet, folks that have media coverage outside of Virginia.
Yeah, and let's do some networking here. I know quite a few of the guys now because it's like the same people year after year, and now we're all kind of a little clique thing. And there's one kid in particular you've got to talk to. She's a girl. She was like, I don't know, 9 years old when she started, and she was completely prepared. She had whenever we had our little press conference, she had her questions. She researched the artists who were going to be there, and now she's been there 4 or 5 years now. She's an old pro, and we've decided that we're all going to end up working for her. She has her own show. It's called I Had to Ask, and I will introduce you guys when you get down there because she's a really, really cool kid, and her family's really nice too. But so I'll introduce you guys. So.
Well, I hope you come by the Plaza stage, about the time we're playing.
So I think so. Yeah, I think I'll probably come see you guys play.
I hope that'd be great.
I want to talk about the instruments because we have some very cool instruments here, and the one being your mandolin. First off, it's beautiful.
Thank you. This is a flat iron mandolin that I guess it's a 96 model, and it's not in production anymore. There is no flat iron company. It was acquired by Gibson.
Oh, okay.
And I've had this. This has been my main mandolin since I got it, I guess, about 2000.
Yeah.
I just love it. I played a lot more expensive instruments, but I just like this one.
It's very cool because I'm no mandolin player, not even a remotely.
You're a guitar player.
I play a little. I force my hands into certain positions, but. When you go to these places, you see they have all the instrument sellers, and they have a big booth with everything, and they let you mess around on them. And every once in a while, I get the courage up, and I'll pick up one of those really expensive mandolins, and it's like, it does. They almost play themselves,
Some of them do ring like bells.
They're really
that's
nice.
the tone that I seek, at least, is the bell tone. Even high up the neck, low down. You want it to really ring.
Yeah.
As opposed to a thud, I guess.
A thud, yeah.
You want to ring.
Yeah.
Musical thud.
Wally's the one who has.
Yeah, I was going to say, Wally Hughes has some gorgeous
nice
things over there.
Yes.
Definitely. The guitar is beautiful, first off.
Yeah, it was made in '08. It's actually, I saw this guitar in Nashville at the IBMA convention on the floor, and I played it and thought it was like the best guitar I'd ever heard, and I couldn't afford to buy it.
Of course not.
But I walked around and told this other kid about it. He immediately went over there and bought the guitar from the guy after he played it and got some better deal because he was a traveling musician, but he now plays with Ricky Skaggs.
Oh, well, he must not stink too bad.
Russell Carson is his name.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, last year he told me that it was for sale. I said, well, you have to sell it to me because I
That's
was
right.
supposed to buy it in '08.
That was my guitar.
He's had it since 2008.
He broke it in for you.
Bought it, yeah.
That's very nice. What's the brand name again?
It's a bear. It's O.C. Bear was the gentleman's name.
And that would make sense why there's a bear inlaid on the neck.
Right. It's made in
That's okay.
the Midwest somewhere.
It's beautiful, sounds good, looks good. And I love the fact that there's not a huge amount of branding except for that little bear.
Exactly.
Right, that's it.
And that's one of those things that it's so,
Some little dots here.
it's not stark.
Dots,
It's a beautiful instrument. It's not like a stark instrument. There's just not a lot of words, and
Right.
there are no words on it, actually.
Right.
It's very simple in some aspects.
But
And
it's got some pretty wood in it.
Yeah. I love the instruments that come through the drive-thru. And then you have that fiddle that just knocked my socks off the second you pulled it out.
Yes, that's a very Dudley fiddle, and it's about 3 weeks old.
So you
just
haven't
got
even
it
come
3
close
weeks
to
ago.
work it in yet.
It sounds better and better every day I play.
Of course it does, yeah. So it's got a for the folks at home, it's got a dark side and back. You said it's a what kind of wood is it?
Zircote, Zircote, I think is the correct spelling. I'm not sure about the pronunciation. But yeah, and the spruce top, I guess.
The light
Blonde
spruce
top.
type, which is really stark. Stark. That's not the right word. It's dramatic. It's got a dramatic effect. And then the scroll has got that two-tone South American wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty.
Thank you.
So there you go.
Beautiful instrument.
Yeah, very very nice. So as you break it in, you will hope it gets its character. How long does it take?
It just keeps
You
getting
just-
better.
yeah.
The day I got it, I played it for 6 hours straight.
Wow.
And from the moment I picked it up, pulled it out of the case, to when I was that end of the day, it had just really come into its own, just vibrating and sounding so much better. And the next day, I played some more. Next day, and each day it's getting better and better.
Do you have to, when you get a new fiddle, when you got this thing, do you have to like work it a lot to get do you do the rosin on the pegs and all that? And
Actually, this is the pegs are geared.
see, this is the coolest thing, and I just realized it's 5-string.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
5-string fiddle.
That's way cool. I love discovering things like in the middle of an interview. It's like, what? You play bluegrass?
I'll blow this speaker out. There's that C.
Nice.
So it's almost like a, it's like this hybrid viola violin thing.
Exactly.
See, yeah, I'm
Both.
a music student.
This to both.
Very cool. Well, would you play something on that fiddle while you're here?
We could do Old Dangerfield maybe or something.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wally Hughes and Randy Cook from Commonwealth Bluegrass Band. I even put Wally's name first on that one.
That's dangerous.
I'm making it very diplomatic here, if I can help it. Thank you guys very much for being here, and this is always exciting. I love having the live music happen on the show, and there's nothing quite like it. One of these days, I'm going to fulfill my dream of having the drive-through hootenanny, and we're going to have like a Friday night barnstorming thing, and we'll have like a house band and
That would be cool.
live commercials with chickens over there. And I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun. But how can someone get a hold? Yeah, thank you. Oh, sound effects.
Sound effects.
I didn't even think of that. I was thinking of a real chicken, but that's even better. Do you?
That wasn't me.
Do you want to tell everybody how to get a hold of you?
Yeah, obviously we have a Facebook page, Commonwealth Bluegrass Band, and we keep everybody informed of the gigs we're playing, anything that's coming up pertaining to the band. We have a web page. The site is www.pulleytunes.com, PulleyTunes. That's our banjo player, Malcolm Pulley.
Who is quite the force in the songwriting aspect of bluegrass.
He really is. He wrote, I think, 5 songs on our first CD, and he's got that many or more lined up maybe for the second CD.
In case the listeners don't know, whenever I go to these events, one of the things I listen for is the gravel yard. Because invariably there's always 3 or 4 bands that play that song. And I'm always excited. It's like, yeah, I know the guy who wrote that song. Last year at IBMA, a Swedish band played that tune.
Mm-hmm.
And they were, I am not above name dropping, not even a little bit. So I went up to him after the gig and I said, hey, I know that guy who wrote that song. And, my estimation, my what do you call it? Their esteem of me, my esteem of whatever, it went up a few notches.
There we go.
They hated my guts beforehand, and now they, at least they tolerate me. So
Well, everywhere we go, I know that Malcolm's very proud of this. Every festival we play, every jam we attend, somebody's going to play in the gravel yard.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
as matter
a
of fact,
classic.
It is truly a classic, and we're even doing a show at the Chantilly Winery on May 28th. That's out in Floyd, Virginia. One of the bands, a youth band, is playing. The name of their band is the Gravel Yard Band.
Love it.
So they're picking up and they called him to ask could they do that. So it's just really cool that song has a life of its own.
Yeah. In the jazz world, they have something called the Real Book. And in the Real Book, there's all these jazz standards that everybody plays. And if someone gets a song in the Real Book, it's like, when Chick Corea got his first song in the Real Book, it was like a massive event for him. And now, he's like, if there were a real book for bluegrass, which there probably is, I bet you that song's in there, or will be soon.
Yeah, I'll bet it's in some of the bluegrass books.
That's
already.
great.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Really good.
And you guys get to hang out with him.
We do get to hang out with him. He's one of our RV guys.
Oh, good.
I have an RV.
He has
Malcolm
lots of uses.
And Malcolm has an RV, and when we attend a festival, we try to park them awning to awning, side by side,
Yeah.
and we have some fantastic times, jams with whomever comes by. I mean, it's just a good time, and I expect to see you at one of our jams.
I would love to. I can't wait to see. Is it in a place where you have to have the rainbow band? It might be.
No, well, I don't know. I mean,
Where they put us down there?
I don't know exactly. I think they put you in the back in the
that
camp
sewer
area.
lot that you were talking about sounds like where we might be.
That's a fun place. And you, and you don't smell anything. That's actually a water treatment place, but the volunteer fire department runs it to a total top notch class. They do a great job.
One thing I want to say is that the folks that put on MerleFest, we played a lot of festivals and had to deal with a lot of different promoters and people. I'm amazed at the staff and the professionalism that the MerleFest people, they know how to put this festival on. They keep you posted as the year progresses. Once you've been selected to play, they keep you posted on everything that's going on. They have 3 or 4 artist relations people. It's just fantastic organization. I mean, I'm really impressed by that.
You hear that, Amber? You hear that? Okay, make sure they come back next year too. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for being on the drive-thru and making it better than it otherwise would have been. And I can't wait to see you down there in Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
Well, we thank you for having us. Appreciate Wally driving down from Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
He had a long ways to travel.
That was quite the bonus when I saw him standing out there, so it was great.
And we're going to a jam as soon as we leave here, so.
Well, good. Have fun.
We'll have fun.
All right, thank you. Well, you are listening to The Drive-Thru with Rog.